Hi guys, it's another edition of Soccer Arena Indie brought to you by myself, Ademola Aino, a licensed soccer agent. Behind the camera, I have Mazi Ifanyi, and with me in the studio today is a Manchester United fan. Thank you for having you once more on the program. Would you please introduce yourself to the audience out there?
Oh yeah, once more again, I go by the name Abdullah, supporting Manchester United from 2011, and we're here to talk about the weekend game again, and watch out for that. Thank you.
All right, okay. Thank you, Mr. Abdul, a Manchester United fan. Thanks for accepting my invitation to come on the show today. Yeah, it's my pleasure to have you on this program.
Mine too, man.
So before we proceed to this weekend review, let me call out the results for Week 5 matches in EPL. It started on Friday, Newcastle United at home to Leeds United. It ended 1-1. Wolves at home to Brentford. It ended 0-2 in favor of Brentford. We have Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 0, Southampton 0. Norwich City 1, Watford 3. Burnley against Arsenal, it ended 1-0 to the Arsenal. Aston Villa hosted Everton. It ended in favor of Aston Villa. They won that game 3-0. Today, Sunday, September 19th, Brighton was at home with Leicester City. It ended 2-1 in favor of Brighton. West Ham hosted Manchester United. Manchester United won that game 2-1. At home, we had a London derby Sunday. Tottenham was at home to welcome Chelsea, and Chelsea won the game 3-0. So, Mr. Abdul, since you're a Manchester United fan, you guys got David De Gea to thanks for the last-minute stoppage penalty save.
Yep.
So, what can you say about that game? Did you think you guys deserved 3 points?
Thank you again for having me. Anyway, but again about the game, I think we do, because I felt like we started the game pretty much on a high tension, because after what happened with the midweek in the Champions League, everyone expected a reaction from the team. The coach, the players themselves, the fans. Everyone wants the team to come out with something different to prove to us that they learned from the last loss or the midweek mistake that was made from the players. And luckily for ourselves, Jesse Lingard was there to redeem himself from the midweek mistake he made. So I felt like we really played good in the game and created more chances. Like, we had more shots on target today than we've done in other games. We won 4-1, 5-1, and I feel like with all the chances we created, should have been more goals. Or like I said earlier, I was telling you backstage, because I feel like CR7 should have had 2 clean penalties in that game, and it's a lot of controversies over that. But a big thanks to David De Gea for the wonderful save, which no one saw that coming. But I felt like it was a lot of good play and good luck today for us that made us get ahead to win the game.
Manchester United fan, I know when they awarded West Ham United that penalty in the 95th minute of the game, I know it won't be easy for you to oh wow, this game is going to end 2-2. Did you ever think David De Gea would save that penalty at that point?
Man, no. I think when I checked before coming, De Gea has played in club countries and he has been faced with over 40 penalties, and he has never saved one of them. Never, ever has he saved a penalty. So it shows, I feel like, the bounce back and the motivation of, the mentality we have this season to go better. But because De Gea don't come up with super save, but he did today, and that one was the game, which was massive.
So I saw, good job to De Gea, to me it's a is an A-list goalkeeper. Having Lique between the sticks. And as a player facing the Gi, I know it's not going to be easy when you want to take a PK against the Gi. But looking at the situation, I saw pictures, all around social media, like people saying Ronaldo actually told Digi, like, you need to dive to the left. That's where McNoble is going to put the penalty in. And he did that, and he gets right. Do you think there was a Ronaldo influence or effect in his decision to dive to the left?
I mean, I don't really know much about the Ronaldo showing Digi the space, but Digi was asked, questions about after the game about how the game went, and he said it. He said he was just thinking about saving the game, just saving the ball. That was just the only thing in his mind. So I felt like even Cristiano Ronaldo say something or not, that was his job. He had the mindset to prove a point, to show that he's being the best keeper we know, and still on top of his game. So yeah, I mean, like, there might be a bit of luck of Cristiano Ronaldo, which is a forward. They watch themselves playing, so you might tell him a little bit, but I don't think that really matters because, like I said, Ligue said himself that he was just determined on the penalty to save it. He didn't think about nothing else other than this making me mad, and I have to win this game. Save it.
Yeah, and I also think the West Ham player that took the penalty, McNoble, is a great penalty poacher. Any penalty that is awarded to West Ham United is always the one going forward to take them, and he scores most of his PKs. And looking at the PK before he even took it, his positioning was kind of like, it made it so easier for David De Gea to get right to the left, and I saw it coming that he would miss that penalty for sure. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but looking at the way he positioned himself, like, oh wow, why would you show the goalkeeper where you want to put the ball into? And good job to De Gea. It's not really easy for a goalkeeper to get right and catch a PK. So, how did you feel in this midweek UEFA Champions League against young boys? That game on paper for every Manchester United fan, it's a 3 point. You guys started the game on the front foot. Ronaldo put you guys ahead 1-0. And all of a sudden, the game changed. 2-1 in favor of young boys. And they're actually topping the table right now. Is there a cause for alarm for your team? What do you think?
I don't really know what to say about the game because, like you said, everyone actually saw the game coming. Like that we should win. That should be an easy drop 3 points. Without no doubt. But football is more and getting more different nowadays because players are getting into their form and players are getting bigger. Like when you see players that are playing against bigger teams, they are lower blocks. They sit back. All the game tight and launch the ball. But we pressurize the game, to some certain extent before they go. But I'm gonna say I feel like my coach really, has his blame in the game too because of the subs and the changes. Because we got a record. That was a mistake from Wan-Bissaka. So you should bring in someone else that can cover up the space. You did, which was Dalot. And I was thinking, okay, yeah, you should know that we can't just defend 5 defenders and allow them to keep coming at us because we are 1 man down. So you want them to come at us with all the chances, definitely, there are going to be mistakes. And, at the end of the day, Lingard gave them a free pass and they score, which I was so happy he got redeemed today, scoring the winning goal against West Ham like that, which was a super crazy goal too. But yeah, I feel like we take the point like that. It's just the first game in the league, in the group stage, so I feel like we can, hold that point to it and know what to do better. Because if we do at the game, we might not know the actual mistakes in the game. But for losing it, I feel like that makes us get better and understand our mistakes and learn more.
So yesterday, between Manchester City and Southampton, The game actually ended 0-0. You know,
Okay.
there were times whereby Southampton should have been awarded penalty. That game was intense. I actually saw the game. I was like, wow, is this Southampton that got bashed by Manchester United 9-0 last season?
Okay.
And they took the game to Manchester City. Do you think this season we shouldn't expect Manchester City to be top of the table? And considering what happened last season, they started slowly and they went on like was it 17 games unbeaten?
20 games.
And you know, that really helped them and they lifted the trophy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like you said, I would say it's easier to talk about other teams, you know, losing, which, I mean, I'm happy they dropped some points because at least now they are like 3 points behind us, so which gives us a little bit of edge to go ahead or do whatever we want to do. But, you know, with Man City, I feel like their style of play is different. But yesterday, I think it was just a bad day in the office. You know what I'm saying? Because like City as a team has just one shot on target. Never happens in a game. That's what I'm saying. But in another way, it talks of testament to how good Manchester United were too, because people forget when we draw against Southampton, 1-1 draw, like everyone was coming for our head, like, nah, how you guys gonna do? I mean, then we don't even have Cristiano Ronaldo and other players backing. You know, that was like before the international break, before the players come back in. And we drew that game. You know, everyone was so mad and crazy about the game that why were you gonna lose it? But I said, teams that sit back at you, we take a lot from you. And City don't have the puncher, the striker, the person that can create that spectacular chances out of the box for them, even while everything is going on. So, I mean, it's been so difficult for every other team. And you know, Southampton, like they did it with Manchester United, they draw. Man City, they draw. So, you see all those small teams, they sit back at you, soak your energy, and push you in. And I'm telling you, like, if Man City don't have a super striker or goal scorers that can change the mind and change the game, they're going to have a lot of games that will end this way, 0-0, 1-1, 0-0, you know, like, because there won't be no goal scorers in the game. So I hope, I mean, they keep drawing and losing so we can win it. But yeah, I feel like Southampton also had to, like, come good for the game to become so massive for City not to be able to win it. Like, they have more chances to score the goals than City. So yeah, that was Premier League for you, and that's how EPL is so hard for people to just say it's easy. So you expect whatever you see, that's what you get.
Looking at the addition of Cristiano Ronaldo in Manchester United team, you know, he has lifted a lot of players, just like the arrival of Bruno Fernandes some season ago. You know, Ronaldo himself, he has 4 goals already to his name in Manchester United shirt right now. 3 goals in EPL and 1 goal in UCL. And his counterpart, Lionel Messi, the GOAT, greatest of all time, is still struggling over there. What's your opinion, and what can you say about, you know, Ronaldo versus Messi situation right now?
Thank you very much. You know, the question is actually really tricky. You know, I feel like I don't want to be biased about it. I don't want to be the Man United side or the Messi side, but Ligue 1 is Ligue 1. I don't know what you guys expect from Ligue 1, but Ligue 1 is always going to be Ligue 1. The only team, I guess, really make names over there is probably Lyon and Monaco a little bit, like, and now they are just so like it's not competitive, like you, and that's, you know, testament to our greatness to CR7 and how good and how great that man is, because people keep forgetting that this guy goes everywhere just to prove a point. You know, he's just here to tell you that I am the best in this game. No other, like, you can't think about it. It started from a winger, now a super striker. No, all he does is just stay in the box and finish any chance that comes his way. So, I mean, Messi on the other hand, you know, you got to, like, his style of play is different. You know, he comes through the game, he carries the team along. I mean, today, was funny though, the way he got subbed off and all that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say if he's at the League One and he can score goals, and my 36 years old, the old guy, is in the best league in the world, and I scored in. In fact, he's still having 100% appearance right now. Every goal he scores.
Every game.
I mean, every game he scores a goal. So like, there's no way you want to stop that. And if you look at Messi too, on the other hand, he's doing the same thing. And not just the goals though. I wanted to see some differences because Messi over there in PSG, I don't think he has a lot of zeal to impact the team. Like, I'm not saying he won't change the game, but to impact the team in the sense that carry the players along. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just like Ronaldo.
You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo was, they talk about the gist of, them having a dessert and everybody finish eating and nobody can take no ice cream, no crackers, no nothing. Why?
Wow.
Because they're looking at Ronaldo's plate. What is he eating? So I feel like that's the understanding you have to get about a player like that. They are both different and they are both, no question, the greatest ever. But, as of right now, I feel my world best is doing his best and my CR7 is suing all of them alone. So yeah, let's keep on suing.
Okay. Looking at the competitiveness of the EPL League, we all know it is competitive. Any team can beat anybody. If you have a bad day in office, teams from relegation, they're gonna beat you.
Oh.
So now, do you think if Messi had come to Manchester City, he would have really had a great impact in that team? Do you think he would have like maybe 4 goals or 5 goals right now?
And that's really a crazy question, but which is fact too. Like Messi in Man City would have been impressed. I would have loved to see that. Just even see, the difference between, because right now it's just De Bruyne and Grealish and Sterling and Mahrez. Like, it's the same logic over and over again. The same people, the same system. They are all creative midfielders. They all can create. They all score goals too, but you can't compare them to someone like Messi that, from a pinpoint, he knows where to put the ball and the ball is going to go into the net. So I can't say really much. I feel like, that might be a way to go for, to work out for. If he come there with De Bruyne and other players working with him, it should have been something that I would like to see because I'm dead sure that it will be crazy. Just as Ronaldo is, good for Manchester United. I feel like Messi would have been, way very impressive for Man City too because Guardiola said he's his best player. He know how to use him. Apart from Messi is good, you know what I'm saying? Guardiola know where to put him again to flourish. So I feel like, that would have been impressive if he's a Man City.
Week 6, on Saturday, we're going to have Chelsea, high-flying Chelsea, host Manchester City.
Oh.
And the second prediction is going to be the game of the week. North London Derby.
Oh, yeah.
Between Arsenal at the Emirates versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay.
The last game, as a Manchester United fan, Manchester United, they're going to be hosting Aston Villa as well.
That was a big game.
So, can you give me your prediction and the reason why you're predicting what the outcome of the match will be?
Whoa.
Starting off with the Arsenal.
Yeah. Arsenal, Arsenal is how would I put it? The very funny thing that you can never say what's gonna happen. You might. It's like Manchester United too. Like you predict this game might go this way, but they might go the other way. But I feel like with the form right now, I think I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw in that game. Like, I hope. Probably, if anybody's gonna get the hedge, it's probably gonna be Tottenham. Hopefully Arsenal, because I just feel like, you have Ben White and Gabriel, but you're gonna play against Harry Kane and Son. Like, those are good strikers. So I'm hoping they can do something. And meanwhile, Spurs have injuries at the back too, but they have players back, Sanchez, Romero. So yeah, I just feel like a 1-1 draw would be good for that game. So yeah, Arsenal, Tottenham, I feel they should play a draw in that. I mean, it's never easy for both of them. So a 1-1 draw should be my prediction for that game.
Okay, how about the game between Chelsea and Manchester City? Would you think will come out victorious?
I just hope. I don't even care. Just draw the game, 1-1. I don't want nobody to win. Both of you can just split it. I mean, this is our time to shine, you know. I feel like once it's coming September, October is going to be a very roller coaster for Manchester United. A lot of games with big things. So if we can accumulate what we're going to get right now, I will take it. So a draw in that game too would be really nice. But if they're going to win anybody, I think it should be Chelsea because we are already 3 points ahead of City. So if City win Chelsea, they lost one game. So that should be a chance for us. So I'll go for a City win. 1-0.
A City win? Okay. You know, I want to let you know that last season, you know, the Chelsea new manager actually defeated Pep Guardiola three times.
Yeah, but I mean, he can do it.
That's your prediction.
It's
okay. We'll see on match day, and you know, we'll see who's gonna be the winner in that tie. Sure. Okay. Now to Manchester United hosting Aston Villa. What do you think the outcome will be?
I mean,
as a Manchester United fan, can you give me a scoreline?
I would say 3-0 should be a pretty decent scoreline because I don't think they have more to give. I mean, Aston Villa in Old Trafford is gonna be I mean, it's not a walkover. It's at home because I said a walkover last week and Southampton draw, and you know they had to like dig it out to win West Ham. So I feel like Aston Villa, like, for the last season they win Liverpool 7-2. Like, you know, they've been a very good team, but not consistent. So
don't forget they won Tottenham 2-0.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They won Tottenham too. So like, it's been a lot of good games for them and bad games for them too. So I feel like, but coming with United, I feel like we have more in that game. And at home, in front of the fans, we swing everybody. Yeah, I think it should be good. 3-0 prediction.
Okay. Thank you. Let me use this opportunity to say thank you once more for coming in to the studio and share your thoughts about the game of soccer. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, bro.
And one final word from you before you leave. Can you say hi to the audience at home?
Oh yeah, what's up, my people? This is Abdul Abdullahi Lique in the building. I'm just gonna tell you guys, this is Soccer Arena Indie. We are here every weekend for you.